That's fine.
The fella in for what? I didn't do nothing. Well, you can't.
To give us your information.
You can't. I mean, look, detain me for what? I'm going home, man.
No, you're not. Not right now.
Why not?
Because right now you're being detained.
For what? For
Okay.
what?
We just
For what?
explained it to you.
For what? Did I investigate for what? Because I'm black? Because I'm black. Investigate for what? Officer what?
No, you're not.
Officer what? What did you see me do? You didn't see me do shit. Nothing. You didn't see me do shit.
What is your
name? Walk.
What is your name?
For what?
Okay, I'll explain to you again. About an hour ago, we had an intruder at an elementary school.
It wasn't me.
Okay, well, you match the description.
Alrighty, folks. In this video, we're in Daly City, California, where police confront a man named Derrick Hatten. Officers claim he matches the description of someone allegedly involved in an intrusion at a nearby elementary school about an hour earlier. What follows is a tense exchange where Hatten challenges the stop and questions the officer's motives and authority. Let's watch what happened.
You didn't see me do shit.
What is your name?
Walk.
What is your name?
For what?
Okay, I'll explain to you again. About an hour ago, we had an intruder at an elementary school.
It wasn't me.
Okay, well, you match the description.
I don't care what I match.
Okay, well, we're going to have to get the victim here and have the victim take a look at you to make sure that you're not the person that we're looking for.
Get it on your own time. I got shit to do.
Well, I'm sorry about that, but you're detained right now.
For what?
Because you fit that description, sir.
It's a whole bunch of people fit the description. I don't know where that school at. Ain't no school over here. I'm black and I'm walking. Where is the school at? I'm black and I'm walking. Probably only black in this vicinity.
The school is about 1.5 miles from here.
What the fuck do I look like?
Avenue.
Bruh. Can I go now?
No.
Why not? Why not?
You're being detained.
For what?
Because
What crime did I commit?
We're gonna bring a victim here to take him.
I got shit to do, bruh. I got shit to do.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
You being a motherfucking dickhead. You being a fucking you. This is totally unexcusable. This is basically a stopping while he black. He's the only black motherfucker around here. Just stop him.
The description of the suspect was a black male in his 50s.
Do I look like I'm fucking 50, bruh? Do I look like I'm fucking 50?
Yes. Yes.
Probably.
Nah. Fuck that.
You've got gray hairs in your beard.
I don't
just
give
like
a
me.
fuck. It's
Okay.
people that's 30 that got fucking gray beards. I got the right to speak.
Yelling. It's not
You can't tell me how loud and how voice, you cannot, there's not a motherfucking law to say, I don't care. You cannot tell me to lower my voice. I don't have to lower my voice. It's not a law to say I gotta speak in a certain tone.
Calm down. Calm down.
I'm calm down. You ain't gonna tell me how fucking loud and fuck I can or can't speak.
Did you want to speak to a supervisor? Because if you yelling, I'm not gonna be able to talk to you.
I don't give a fuck. I don't want to
well,
talk to you
then I don't need to be
anyway.
here. Okay.
I don't want to talk to you any
Thank
motherfucking
you.
way.
All right.
Give a fuck about your supervisor.
So the description of the person.
I don't give a fuck about the description. How about that?
Well, you asked why you're being detained.
How about that? I don't give a fuck about your description.
Well, that's the explanation of why you're being detained.
They stopped me because I'm motherfucking black. I'm not answering no questions. I'm not saying shit.
I know. So, I'm sorry.
I'm not providing no ID or none of that shit.
No, I know. But
You want my address is motherfucking Earth.
no, I know. I totally. No,
This is one of those moments where police push the boundaries of a reasonable stop. Saying someone matches a vague description, black male in his 50s and nearby, gets tossed around far too loosely, and that's exactly why people get upset, and perhaps rightfully so. It doesn't help that the officer throws in a jab about gray hair, which sounds more like a dig than anything factual. That kind of comment isn't just unprofessional, it feeds right into the stereotype problem, profiling based on race, age, and presence alone. What we just saw is a man who knew his rights and refused to back down. And while the police may have felt justified in the moment, there's a serious question here about whether they were acting on solid intel or just using a generic description to justify the stop. These kinds of interactions erode trust, especially when they end with no charges, no arrest, just another person detained for walking while black. This isn't just frustrating, it's why accountability matters.